The Christmas Coat. An old boy was fumbling around one day in a woman's clothing store. He'd found his wife a Christmas coat, and it was headed for the door, when he bumped into a little boy that looked like he was lost. And he said, "Mister, can you help me find out how much something costs? Here it is, almost Christmas, and the nights are getting cold. Winter time is on us, and my mom don't have a coat. I've been working for the neighbors and saving for a time." And in his tiny, outstretched hand was $1 and a dime. His gaze went from that big-eyed boy to that pretty Christmas coat, and he finally cleared away the lump that had gathered in his throat. He said, "Son, that's just what this coat costs. We are lucky that we found her." And he turned around and gave a wink to the lady at the counter. She put it in a pretty box and wrapped it up just so, and went off in the back and found a big red Christmas bow. He said, "Thank you for your help, sir, and I kindly thank you, ma'am. I hope y'all are gonna have a big Christmas, 'cause now I know I am." Well, the old boy walked home busted, except for the $1 and the dime, thinking he'd just have to buy the coat another time. He told his wife that Christmas this year wouldn't be much fun, and he gently took her in his arms and told her what he'd done. She said, "Why, you old softy, I wouldn't trade you for a farm. I've got 2 or 3 old coats and your love to keep me warm." She put that money in a matchbox and placed it beneath the tree and said, "That is the grandest gift you've ever given me." The years went by like years will do when people are in love. Their marriage was a golden bond that was forged by God above. Then one day came some bitter news that filled his heart with fright. The doctor told the old man's wife that she was going to lose her sight. He said, "There's an operation we can do, but it puts me on the spot, 'cause it's a quite complex procedure, and it's going to cost a lot." The old man said, "Doctor, I'm a failure. I've made no preparation. We don't have the money for that kind of an operation." The doctor got the strangest look, and he sat there for a while, and then he slowly nodded, and he broke out in a smile. He said, "Why, sir, you can't fool me. You're a very wealthy man. You long ago invested in the world's best savings plan. I'll see she gets the best of care. She's going to be just fine. And the total cost to you, old friend, is $1 and a dime." The old man stared in disbelief. Then he recognized that smile, the one he'd seen those years ago on a loving, thoughtful child. He said, "What you gave to me that day was more than just a coat. You gave me the gift of giving, and you gave my mother hope. My mother been mistreated, neglected, and abused, but she gave life just one more chance, and it was all because of you. Now every year she takes that coat and lays it beneath our tree. It represents to us the things that Christmas ought to be. She says that when we leave this world for a better home someday, the only things that we'll take with us are the things we give away. From the mindless ramblings of a senile old hermit, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas.